So on this 12-12 portal, in the time of thin places, Spirit channeled the song by Aaliyah. And they say, it's been a long time. We shouldn't left you without a dope beat. Step two, step two, step two, step two, step two. And they said that long time, that step two is at 11-11 portal to this 12-12 portal. It's been a long time. They shouldn't left you without a dope beat. Step two, step two, step two, step two, step two. Vicky, baby girl, what would you say to have your way? Would you give up or try again? If I hesitate to let you in, would you be yourself or play a role? Tell all the boys or keep it low. If I say no, would you turn away or play me off? Or would you stay on? Co-creators, dust yourself off and try again. Dust yourself off and try again, try again. For some of you, your spiritual teams are saying that 11-11 portal might not have done what you wanted it to do. For whatever reason, right? Because we have lessons that turn into blessings. And Spirit says these are the times of your blessing. 12-12 portal, walk in, co-creator. Spirit saying for some of you, graduating from 11 to 12 in your relationships, place it where it goes and where it needs to be, co-creator. You are not only ascending when it comes to self from 11 to 12, but your relationships are ascending as well. Put it where it goes. Spirit says, it's been a long time. We shouldn't left you without a dope beat to step two. And here we are with this 12-12 portal. Let's get into your message. Hello, co-creators, and welcome to your 12-12 portal message. I am Nyemareina, your friendly neighborhood oracle, and as always, let's get started. So, 12-12 co-creator, stepping into that portal. If at first you don't succeed, try again. They also channeled me the message, and it's funny because I'm looking at it completely different now. They channeled me the message, the song Aaliyah and DMX, Come Back in One Piece. Make this promise to me, you'll make it back in one piece. And I was thinking of that completely different in what they told me in relationship to the channeled message earlier. Is there's going to be, right, we got that message, there's going to be some towers for us, right? Especially when it comes to our emotions this month. Queen of Cups type energy, right? Walking away from things that no longer fulfill us emotionally. Stepping into this 12-12 portal, into the things that does. But in the meantime, in between time, right, there's some shadow work, some inner child work, some tower moments, right? Some moments of change, of shifts that are going to happen. And Spirit says that doesn't matter. If you make this promise to me, if you make this promise, come on now, renewed into spirit, you are your spiritual man, you are your spiritual woman. Make this promise to me. You make it back in one piece. You make it back whole, co-creator. So those 11 manifestations might not have done what they needed to do, right? Or those 11 manifestations are starting to graduate. Either way, Spirit says you've been through what you've been through. Some of you need to go through what you go through because you need to come back in one piece. Our message from yesterday, in wholeness. Ashe. And this 1212 portal is a means to get you there, co-creators. Is a means to get you there. 1212 portal. Cycles in to begin, right? Taking us into that new moon, mañana, and today, right? Depending on where you are on this beautiful globe of ours, right? And we know that new moon is that Sagittarius energy, that big daddy Jupiter energy, Ashe, right? So again, you go through what you go through. You try again so that you can make it back, co-creator, to this pivotal point in time in one piece, so that you can understand the importance of your wholeness and how when you grab hold of that, cycles end, so that you can come into new, abundant beginnings. We can go bigger than that, and we can go from 2023 to 2024. Check out that December 2023 message plug, right? That graduation that we talked about there. And what a lot of readers have been talking about is that the year of the dragon, right? And for me, I haven't looked it up yet, but for me, that says of the heart. That says of spirit, because the legend is that we learned how to love through the dragons, right? And so you can take that as you take that, but the metaphor is the metaphor, right? The passion, the fire, the heart chakra, your light, the frequency that your heart emanates is your spirit frequency. Whoo, come on now, spirit is in itself a portal. All right. So 1212 portal endings, right? To bring us into those new beginnings, to help us with this new moon, Sagittarius, Jupiter energy, which is going to affect Gemini, Pisces, Virgo, and Sag the most. So if you are of those signs, hello, okay, it's gonna be powerful for you. It's powerful for me, okay? I'm a Gemini, Gemini sun and Pisces rising, Leo moon. Check it. Okay, so your girl is deep in it, is what she's saying. All right, so use this energy. Understand that the mojo, the momentum behind you healing, closing out cycles to begin new fruitful ones is with you on this 1212 portal, right? Which brings us to your first angel number, 33. Let's get into it. Master Jesus, Yeshua, right? And his angels are with you. This is a sacred time for growth and healing, right? And the one that we all came for, the one that we all came for, 1212. You have the power to bring healing and light to the world. Notice how your intentions and actions are already doing just that. Notice how your actions and intentions are already doing that as you take time for yourself, as you sit down to listen to a reading, as you sit down to meditate for a second, as you give back for a moment, right? As you are open to receive, you are already doing the business of your spirit co-creator. It is giving third eye opening, rising from the ashes into a new cycle, a new timeline, a new way of being. Right? And that doesn't have to be this huge, grandiose type of thing, although the energy is behind you if you choose to do so. Hello, Jupiter. Right? If you want to do it in a big way, bro, big sis, do it. Right? But even in those small ways, co-creator, it's going to make a huge difference. If you put your foot in that portal, if you start to manifest, if you start to change habits, if you embrace the change that is now. Because Spirit says you done already put in the work. You done already put in the work, co-creators. So now it is just a matter of you walking into what you want. But Spirit says, come on now with our retrograde. With our retrograde, okay? Reading for December. Halt. Do not make any sudden moves or changes. Your angels are inviting you to consider your next steps carefully. Carefully, right? As you are in this energy, if you want to do it big, baby, do it big, right? But be honest. Right? Because it's one thing to tell the universe, I want to manifest a new place for me to live and expect a mansion. Ashe. It's another thing to say to the universe, I'm waking up every morning in 1,000 Egyptian cotton thread sheets. I'm pulling the sheets back on my California king size bed and I'm stretching in the morning, looking out over a vast forest that I can see 100,000 miles away, right, to the ocean. As I say my daily mantra in the morning, that I am light, I am love, I am peace, I am abundance, I am gratitude. As I stick my feet in my snuggly shoes and start to walk across my marble-led floor over to my fireplace on the left side of my, you see what I'm saying? So Spirit says, be careful. The energies are here for these manifestations. But how are you bringing that to you? Think very carefully, co-creators, about what it is that you want and exactly what that looks like. Because Spirit says you drew up these plans. The universe, the creator, says you drew up the plans, bro. I'm just executing. So before you really start to get into what you want, write it down. Think about it. Do you a ritual that gives you the time to think, to really process through those manifestations so that Spirit in this next cycle brings you exactly what you want, so that Jupiter helps to expand you the way that you want, right? So that you really begin to reap what you have sown. Ashe. Because Spirit says for a lot of you, you are going to be rewarded for letting go A lot of you have left your jobs. A lot of you have left relationships. A lot of you have left family behind. A lot of you will be doing this. And Spirit says you will be rewarded. You must have faith that when one door closes, another one opens. Because if a lot of y'all are sick and tired of being sick and tired, then it is time for you to change it, co-creator. It is time for you to dust yourself off and try again. It is time for you to come back in one piece. Ashe.